What is the password? It is barrel map OMG, but you need to join the Discord anyway, Lingo. Because if you qualify, then the finalists get a password to join then the finalist server. Also you have to join the password anyway. You can also do that with my command, FLL command. So, and did I qualify for Maji Monday? Yes. On a Thursday, actually. On a Thursday I qualified for Maji Monday. Because she was also doing 3 cups there. And yeah, it was quite crazy. Wow, we get a mini RPG map today. And we have a lot of the RPG players, Beta Toast, Uso and so on, playing this. Sponge as well. Okay. Why can I not go... No, this is wrong what I'm doing then. Yeah, I see it. Upsala. Naja, on Thursday I was getting in the first cup second. In the second cup I got also second in Maji Monday, and in the third cup I was again in the final, and then I finally won it. It was already a little bit annoying that I got, like if I would have gotten 3 times second, that would have been quite annoying, obviously. Up there. That reminds me of a certain track. Oh, again? Wait, that high? Whoa. Okay. Ay. What is the... Okay. I mean, that's a difficult one. I mean, it's so blind, you know. Whoa, I barely made it. Ach, hey, these maps are always so difficult. Why there's a title in the title? Because Uli did title in his title command. Is position 922 on a map with 5 hours of playtime good as a player with 100 hours? Also, a top 1000 position is not that simple on campaign maps. But on the other hand, 100 hours is also at least quite something already. Of course not too much, yeah. Also I think it is decent. Okay, I'm missing definitely some speed here. Dude. Yeah, I don't have enough speed here. Here it's like easier. So here I do the standstill respawn. Yeah, can made it like this, huh? Whew. So I need to do a training run now. Yeah, also you cannot ramp cut. Let's do it. This is like a weird corner. Ah damn, now I decided to go through the checkpoint, was not the greatest line. Yeah, here I was wondering if you could use the plastic wall, wait. Yeah, like this. The alternative is this. Yeah, so. Oh nein. Ja. Ah. It's very important to land bad on that penalty, so that you don't get much of it. Which means that you need to early steer to the left. Ah, it's so dark there. Oh God. Ah, I wanted to learn this without respawns. So. I need the setup here. Yeah, now I got it. Holy moly. That worked, but ah, okay. So what is this here? If you would respawn, can you really get so quick to the right? I mean, look at this shit respawn. This respawn is annoying with a booster. Okay. You have to test everything. Bin ja auf 34. So, is this enough speed? Yeah. If that works, I don't know. Probably shouldn't go for it, but I want to see if it's a bit consistent. Oi, oi. Almost over jumping it. Okay. I was pretty sure that I would be in the top 12 now. Even though I had to respawn, I was just assuming that everyone needs to respawn on this map. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Because these jumps, they look so tight to get. It's so tight to even get the speed for them. Here we'll just do the respawn, because I probably wouldn't have enough speed now. Just my guess at least. That's a massive improvement. I'm 6th now. But that's obviously not safe with that extra double respawn. Scheiße. This is a map we could basically also play in a mini RPG of the league. Ah. The idea is now to drive everything to the end that is still fast enough to, in theory, improve. So that I learn the ending and that I maybe get it once in one go, and if that would be safe. So I shouldn't do dumb mistakes, I should save it kinda. Just bring runs to the ending. I don't know what's wrong with this jump. Yeah, now I make it easily, okay. This would almost be the perfect one. The thing is, if I go here a bit to the left and then go diagonal to the right, you know, I might land here at a bad position. Okay. I definitely can improve. Let's go. Why is it always happening in one go that I lose multiple positions? I was ages long on 6th place, and now I dropped 3 positions within just a few seconds. Yeah, and another one. Out of nowhere. They all improve at the same time. Okay, focus. Because I'm pretty sure I will not qualify with this. Yeah, I lost another 2 places. Crazy. I mean, I expected people to improve and I knew it wasn't enough, but that it goes so quick that I go from 6th place to 12th after I was staying on 6th for ages. Scheiße. I can still... Like this can still be a PB, I guess. Nah. You know what? I released. Because I thought I overjumped. Amazing. I mean, if that run would have been safe with one flying respawn is also another question. I'm pretty sure in the cup is a lot possible again in this map. Anyone can win this. Because somehow every map is so difficult that full consistency is very difficult to reach. I hated it also on the Team World Tour map. I have nothing against such jumps in general, but maybe it's just a block or it's just a lack of having something to aim for, you know? That is annoying. And especially annoying is that it's at the end of the track. So I always have to drive the full run. I basically have only 3 more attempts for the ending, because it is at the ending. And I only have 3 attempts if I don't fail anywhere else. So this was a small fail, but this is of course still good enough. We need to survive the ending. Oh. And this is still 14th. It is not enough. That mistake did cost me everything. Actually, people got it so decent. So many people got it. Got a run through. Wow. Well, then it worked in the wrong round, guys. I didn't make a single position with this improvement. I'm surprised. The problem is being on such maps, everything is so dark. That's not the case anymore on my real PC and monitor. If I would be at home, then I would see more of this. This is not a good landing. But I have to go for it. I have to go for it again. I have one more try. I fucked up the finish a bit. That could actually hurt if I get overtaken. Nah, what is this? Every time this works and now it doesn't. Yeah. I'm still 11th. And I mean, they have the pressure of last try. What is here the respawn? It's pretty good to check that out. Also top 12 qualify for your information. So that was almost a Marius pull. I mean, I would have had the chance to finish one more time. Wait, top 13 qualify now. For whichever reason. Maybe someone said that he will not play the cup. I'm surprised that so many people get runs through on such a map. Ugh, HLK. Cup of the day is at a different time. It's still at 19 o'clock for Europeans, but in your time zone it might have changed. We had a time switch in Europe. And it follows that. For Europe it stays consistent at 19 o'clock. For you it might have changed by 1 hour. So it's already over by over an hour now. Geh mal Nase putzen? Naja, this is because of my operation still. The nose is still not completely empty. And I am not allowed to do Nasenschnauben. I'm not allowed to do that. Because it would put pressure on my wounds, or whatever, however you pronounce it. So I have to deal with that. And sadly you have also to deal with that. I wonder when I'm actually allowed to do it again. Yeah, now in the cup I really wonder how consistent people are, but if they all got runs through, they can't be that inconsistent as I was. But on the other hand, last week it looked also as grim. Also there I sniped last try exactly the 12th place and qualified myself into the match. And then in the match itself I was for a long time close to first place. So I was really with a chance to win. Because suddenly from the super inconsistent identity I went to a very consistent one. I was the only one that got it consistent, but I of course thought of a safe way to do that. Now okay, not really. I understood something, but I'm not sure if I will here understand something. I mean, I got it in the end now more often, but still the difficulty is really the first one of these two big jumps in the end. Because it's, if I approach it with less speed, I think it's very difficult to even make it. Good round. Do we not rejoin the server this time? Ah, okay. Also last times we had to leave the server and rejoined. Then with a new password that might have changed here. Alright. 2 warm-ups and then we go live and we play reverse cup mode, which means everyone starts with a certain amount of points, and depending on your position in the finish after every round you will lose points, and once your points are down to 0 you're in the last chance mode, and while being in that last chance mode you will be eliminated of the match once you get a last place of the whole field. The experience out of the 2 editions that I played shows, however, that we will end up with like 6 or 7 last chance players and nobody has points anymore. That's because the maps are difficult and there's not this one player that gets everything here every round, super consistent. That's like one of the issues. And people in last chance don't get eliminated that quickly because they still have in the beginning 11 opponents, and if they don't get last, everyone will lose points and they will still be in. And yeah, they will change for the second part of the season, they will change this system a little bit. They said, because I was giving feedback that it's a bit, and I like the format. Yeah, and I have nothing against how it's right now, but it feels a bit weird if we drive so long in this format here with points and losing points and so on, when it's in the end just a knockout. Yeah, basically it ends up in a knockout, a very simple basic knockout. And the points, they don't really matter. It just matters how early you're not allowed to get last, but in the 2 editions I played, everyone ended up at 0 at some point. And then it's just a knockout at this point. So someone can be by far the best and most consistent player, can be super dominant here, but it doesn't matter. So a tactical double respawn in that one checkpoint would give you the speed to make this easy. But I don't know how consistent the other players are. That's the issue. Okay. First round. If I have the line to get a clean landing here, then I don't need to do it, of course. I'm often overjumping now by a bit. Unlucky. Fifth place. It doesn't matter too much, it's only 4 points, and at the beginning you don't lose that many points unless you're in the very far back. But of course I could have been third, for sure third, without that respawn. Maybe also second. I guess second. Uah. Ach komm. And again. Na, na, na. And again. I can't believe it. I need to finish, scheiße. Na toll. I won't finish. Yeah, exactly 1 second missing. It's full 20 minus points now. In this one everything went shit. It looked so good in the beginning. I was again on the top position. Also if you don't finish you get way more minus points than if you would just end up in last. So finishing is quite important. And I couldn't do that now. The finish timer is actually not that long. So a few respawns and you have no chance. I mean that were all short respawns in theory, but just a bit too many. But obviously it had to work then, when it was just over. Okay. Okay, I end up in third now. That's much better. Yeah, I'm kitchen quit, but partly this is of course still just blood that I have in the nose. So I don't know if it will actually help against that. Wow, bueno. Plus 14 seconds, he only loses 5 points with that. This is a very bad round, we have multiple people getting minus 20. Which makes me going up to which makes me going up to 5th. So far Sponge is not losing many points. So he, if he continues like that, could in the end still have for a long time points when others are already in the last chance mode. And people will be quickly in the last chance mode, obviously. Because of these minus 20 points that some people get here easily, it will go a bit quicker. So this cup has then a chance that we still have someone holding points. Maybe till the very end, that would be crazy, but it's possible maybe. Just need to be a bit lucky, of course, with how quick people get eliminated. I'm getting second after I had a bad start. Wow. But you see Sponge only -2 points again. If you just survive the ending consistent, it is literally only the ending. If you get that consistent, it's super simple, because all the other parts are pretty savable. And you don't need any pace, because people are as inconsistent as I hoped. So it is very simple to, if you just get the ending, you will dominate here. The rest is very savable. Oh God, what am I? But I fuck up this and this makes no sense. At least I make this jump. Ah, I'm only getting 6th now because of that mistake. That was a very good round now, where multiple people survived. Sponge is also one of them again. Also Shadenes, he's actually only 1 point behind Sponge. Speeds have also quite consistent. But yeah, if Sponge would have driven his time from the other round now, he would have fallen down some positions. People are always getting better than towards the end in these difficult identities during rounds mode. So more and more might survive then. Have not much speed, but I make it. Clutter Vcom lost a lot of points early on, but now he won a round and got second now. And Sponge and Shadenes are consistent with this track. I'm very surprised that in so many rounds I'm on 4th place in the start, because my starts are not risked, they are also not special good. I'm very surprised. Nico is eliminated already, I think he didn't even try. And we have Odash in the last chance now. If he gets another last place, he's knocked out. I've seen here in this cup always some creative new identities. This one here is of course a little bit, yeah, copied. We had basically exactly this identity in the team World Tour already. So now Gladavicom is far behind again. It's back and forth with him. Odash is not in last, so he will survive. And this is the thing, like, people don't get immediately knocked out. Now we have 2 people in the danger zone, basically. Maybe I have a good position because of my clever wallbang there, but I don't know if I really gain. Or if it's really a lot or not. So dark there. It's not good speed now. Yeah, and this is exactly the moment I will not make this. And obviously not twice. Oh. I hate this. And I will be again not making it. This is like a back and forth with this. These 2 rounds cost me 40 points, and otherwise I was super consistent with this, but if just one part doesn't work, in the mud. Should have doubled respawn the end. But I was pretty sure that if I just hit the right angle it still works. And the double respawn costs of course extra time. And you didn't really have that mega speed from that double respawn at least. Of course the other 2 survived now, because I was in last. It all started because you are too fast for this jump. You need to kinda release. Yeah, now it was easy. Oh. But here I'm still struggling with this last one. It can be super free and it can be also just bad. I see a back and forth, from very easy to failing it. Yes, I'm playing on controller. Alingo, are you the one that didn't want to play the cup? I was not really following why he said top 13 qualify. Because I do not see you here, so yeah, and you were first, I think. So Odash is now eliminated. And I am of course now very close to getting into the last chance as well. I don't have many points left. But yeah, as I criticized in this format, I can also take advantage from this, in theory. In theory. Man oh man. You can also take advantage from that. That as long as you're not in the last chance, it doesn't matter. And if I'm in the last chance, then I need to avoid such rounds here. If I never get last, and always finish, then I can still win. I'm just in this knockout mode a bit earlier. And Gladavicom is out. That's actually a big thing, because he was obviously a very fast player. But he got already into the last chance because he was also struggling with consistency and got now another last place. Yeah, I have 3 points. Actually this means risk. Because if I lose more than 3 points, I'm in the last chance. So I have kinda nothing to lose. As long as I finish. I know, even that doesn't matter. Huh? Oh, so close to first. Also, I'm losing 1 point only. And we have 2 last chance players in the back. No, they are both out. They both didn't finish. Fastbiker has 1 point, I have 2 points. But yeah, the first 2 have still a lot. And now people got eliminated quickly. So they can actually keep the points. But only because so many people get minus 20 here. That's the main issue. If I didn't have these snow finishes, I would be not close to this. To this last chance yet. I think consistency wise I'm like the 3rd best player on the server here. But these 2 rounds completely ruin it. Ach nee. Ah, okay. Okay, never mind. Second place is not minus 1 point, it's minus 2 points already. But yeah, Shadenis and Sponge understand this map, understand the ending. This is what matters. But they have of course also this kind of pace. So I will be in the last chance now. We have so many in the last chance. The one that had 16 points got minus 20. Beautiful. So from here on it also doesn't matter at all what position I get. Just don't be last. No, I don't lose any points anymore. But of course one thing, I kinda have to beat Sponge and Shadenis at some point if I would like to win this. So that they actually drop points. Sponge and Shadenis. Uso makes -7, so he's last chance as well. And we have another player out, Fast Biker, taking 6th place. So I made it into the top 5. Dude, what a round. I was literally last until the last checkpoint. So Shadenis or Speed Self? Oh, it's close in the finish. Speed Self is out. So I'm in the top 4 now. When I'm out, I'm checking what you wrote, Chris. Whoa. Made it. Uso is lucky and stays in the match. Shadenis -10. Okay, I thought that people would still get -15. That's better though, that they don't get -15, because then they would quickly reach the last chance as well, and they played much better. Picture myself holding on here. Uso and myself, I meant. Whoa. Okay. Mistake by Uso in the end. Will he get sniped? No. But yeah, at this point, you can say, even if I didn't have these 2 bad rounds with -20 each, I probably would have ended up in last chance now as well anyway. Puh. Yeah, who would have thought that? Sponge and Shadenes were so dominant through the whole cup, when only those two and then Uso and myself were still in. Who would have thought that we survived so many rounds together? And now Shadenes is actually in the last chance as well. Who would have thought that? This is what I mean. The points don't really matter that much. I mean, in this edition today they do matter, because we have to deny them now so often to actually get them down into the red zone. But the fact that they were so much better and we are still able to win, in theory, Uso and myself. Also, I don't think that we can get Sponge, but we got Shadenes now equal to us at least. Nice. Sponge is losing 7 points. And Shadene is actually behind Uso and myself. And I won a round. Even with that bad jump in the end. Also Uso is also doing very good. He was however lucky in one round, early on. I need to be lucky now. I got a gear shift and the car slowed down before the jump. Also Uso had early on in his last chance a lucky run, and then he was a few times saved by Shadenes. Yeah. But that was that's a weird way to go out. I mean, I made it to the podium, which is crazy. But that is a very weird way to go out. Like the way it crashed. I have to rewatch it because I was not fully focused in this moment. I didn't really focus on that part too much. But I know that at the jump off there was a gear change that slowed me down, and then I couldn't make it. And because nobody else had a respawn or something similar in these last jumps, it was basically not able to catch up. It was not possible to catch up. A second place was then obviously possible. Overall I was a bit more consistent than Uso. But Jadenes kinda lost completely his consistency and he saved Uso multiple times. I think I was never really in danger. Even though it could have been so close. Okay, Sponge has a very nice run. So here I would have been out anyway. That is also a new record. Yeah. Also Sponge still had points and won it. Also he did a very good job. But as I said, as long as you just survived the last two jumps consistent, if you have a feeling for them, it was very free to always have top positions and to barely lose points. But that is of course now also generally a fast run. A second was possible in the end, but here it would have ended. Was of course a great map for Sponge. A full RPG map, we usually don't have that. So Chris. Es gibt einen Shortcut auf der Map, der saved dir rund 0,2 Sekunden auf dieser hier. So, man, Marius, why did you let Maji build a map where it's required to risk? Save wave was 20 seconds slower. What has she done? Then she completely misunderstood or was not able to. I mean, I have to watch it. Ah, with Onyo. Oh, it might be the season with Onyo. Yeah, was the season with Onyo. And yeah, but I struggled hard also there. I tried to... also my idea for such jumps is that I have something to aim for. Now the thing is, we had a mod, the Team World Tour mod, that made it already impossible to aim for things because I think that the lines on the platform were not visible anymore. But even if there was something to aim for, it was not much, and I tried that strat and it just didn't really work. So either you have to get a muscle memory, like a setup with like a certain rhythm or a moment when you steer. Maybe you can also combine it with then the car gears up if you would always have the same speed approaching it, and then I wait 1, 2, 3 seconds, then I steer or something. Or you basically try to just aim for a point, and then at some point you aim also for the start of the steering maneuver. But everything, these kind of logic ideas, how to maybe find a safe way to do these jumps, I was not able to on the Team World 2 map. It was not possible. Yo, Exa, thank you for the bits. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a look at that Maji map, what she did build. But the most important thing was that the safe stretch shall win, and with that I meant actually saving in every single part. But yeah, I knew it was difficult to build. Maybe I should have done the other idea with the luck booster, because the thing is, I have to drive this map in the final, and I wanted to have a map in the final where saving brings me through, you know, that was my idea. But she did build a map where you have to full risk everything, or where you have to go the risky way everywhere, then it's of course not good. Then that failed completely. But yeah, let's check. I go a little bit back, and don't spoil who won, because I have no idea. How did you and your compatriots do in the TSCC? Very good. We won it. We won in the final against the Netherlands, 4-0. So. Let's go into some random round here. Okay, so this is a risky way. Yeah, also this is of course not risky.
Is he safe? I think he's safe. He's good, right? Okay, he's good. Oh god, that was scary. Neagle, save yourself.
Okay, let's check.
Oh, Neagle is doing yeah, there are some people that are doing safe consistently. Which is nice because it's not way slower than the risky way.
Yeah, but the risky way, you see already that it's too easy.
That it's like worth it going risky, which I'm happy about. But people can still go safe. Because the hard part about like risky versus safe routes is that like either everybody ends up using risky and it doesn't end up really being risky, it's just the main way.
Maji, oops, I didn't know that spacebar is doing that. What she does say there, also if you remember last season, there was a short map by her, like 25-ish seconds long, but you can say it had barely any corners. And it had a risky finish and a safe finish. And the thing is, you could go really far in the knockout with always taking the safe finish, which was 3 seconds slower, because the risky finish was a drop through a street hole into a ramp, and you needed to do a very outside drift in the corner before and aim through that hole, and you needed the outside corner to have even the speed for landing in the ramp, and that followed by a quarter pipe jump that you had to jump also as high as possible so you land with good speed and get a finish jump. And people went risky there, but the save was basically almost winning it. So you got very far with saving. And I think that actually the save was won, but from the save was then someone went risky in the final or something like that. Of course, here the difference is that safe and risky have to end up at the same point multiple times in the route. And the risky way is here now always the direct jump. The thing is that these jumps are too easy. She does twice the same idea. If I go a bit back, it starts here. Maybe I do like this. The first one is of course still okay if it was tighter, you know. Also if this jump here was a bit tighter to get, like very difficult to get, then this is a good safe versus risky. But naja, you see how many people survive this. And then you have this. And I mean, this is not a difficult risky way. You just jump out there. It is difficult to land it fast for sure, and to have much control over the car. But I already assume how slow the safe way must be. I mean, if you just land on your tires, the risky way will always be faster. And naja, I see here challenge Marius for risky and safe ways. But naja, the most important thing is of course missing. That safe should have a higher chance of winning. But yeah, I know already. This safe way here must be extremely slow, because how would you quickly get up there with a safe way? Yeah, is it even safe? So obviously you have to do. The thing is, people can even fail the risky jump and do it again, and would probably still be faster than the safe way. Yeah. So now my mouse struggles. So this was something that I thought of. A quarter pipe and the barrel roll. And in optimal case, the barrel roll is very tough to land really clean. And if you don't land it clean, it's then slower. So here you have basically the line on the right, which is the safe way. Also from here it looks like the safe way could be very fast. But everyone is going for the jump. So yeah. Like this is okay. You cannot keep it completely flat, because I think then the safe way is faster than the risky. But I think you could build it a slightly different, so that safe really is just barely slower than a very clean barrel roll. And then it would have been fine. Like Nigel here has a very clean one. Also could have landed maybe a bit earlier, but it is pretty good. Yeah, and that maybe could be still fast enough to be faster than the save, but save should be very close to this already in optimal case. But you see, the exit of the stirred is so annoying and makes you so slow, makes you also slow to make the risky here. So you cannot really do that anymore. Yeah, that's likely an issue. And then here comes the same idea, the very fast way just up. Okay, here is the safe way going through the hole, if I see that correct. Ah yeah. This is... okay, this looks okay, I would say. This looks okay. I cannot say now how much slower it is. But the risky is still a bit too easy to get. I mean, I basically wanted to have, as I said, I wanted to have super risky. And with super risky, I mean that there is a chance that you don't make it and have to respawn. But she doesn't, like, you easily land on that road. It is not easily always perfectly fast, and maybe not always as fast as if you would go safe, but you will always land up here. So you don't have the risky part of failing and having to respawn. That's missing, kinda. Also this is how it looks to me. Oh my god, Alfred. Ach, war ich finished? Okay, I was like confused. Where's the finish line then? What is the finish line? Or is it already? No? I don't know, I cannot see it. On the plastic there is, okay. So what did you write? First risky was hard, all the other ones were consistent. It's difficult to get. Building a well-calculated save with risky in 30 minutes, but yeah, I know. This is like the most difficult thing about this request. Okay, naja, let's have a look who won. Going a bit further. There are still 2 knockouts. That's not long ago. Okay. Also who do we have in? Sirose goes safe. Okay. Maybe he's the guy that Chris meant with getting second. The other guys are all good players.
Well, maybe Sirosh is choosing correct. Hill is far behind. Hill, you're doing so good every time, but not managing to win.
Ah, look, there's someone going down. Sirose again. Oh, that's annoying that you can clip there.
What is happening? The chaos. Hill is out though. Okay, that was... wow! Okay, that was hella wicked. That was really wicked, Hill. Good job. Nice. Get used to that is one of my main gripes with One Piece. Damn. I'm enjoying it, like, though, Codes. It's nice because I feel like it's a show where I don't have to intensely watch all the time. I can kind of do a little bit in the background. Like,
oh wait, there's also something in the start that I didn't see yet. Ah, this is all connected together.
31 months. Let's
Aha.
go.
Okay. Yeah,
I hope you had a good celebration.
I guess she did a good start idea for this theme, and then she ran out of time, probably, or quickly she realized she needs to hurry up with building.
I'm sorry,
and then it got...
it's just such a funny
like until here it's of course not repetitive, but this crest wall ride is then becoming a bit repetitive. With a bobsleigh also.
Sidosh going for the safe here too? Wait, Alpha Dream did fail. Wait! Hold up! Sidosh sniped. Sidosh is surviving going safe! That's actually insane.
This was the plan, Maji.
Mika, Dark.
Super
and
Safe should have the
Sirosh.
higher chance to win.
Let's go. Good luck. We got top 3.
But already
Who's
here
gonna
he
win?
needs some luck.
Who's gonna win? Do we have time to do a prediction? Maybe not. Sirosh is still going safe. Mika and Dark going risky. Ooh, Mika clipped a little bit. Still savable though. Sirosh has a little bit more speed. Dark has been
Oh.
I was gonna say Dark has been doing really well on this map so far.
Wait, Sirosh goes up? Interesting, because he has, of course, he knows the gap.
I feel like it's my fault. I feel like it's my fault. I'm sorry, Dark. I'm sorry. I feel like I jinxed you. Ooh, I guess the Mika winning prediction is a good one. Come on, you don't have long. Put in your points. Quick, quick, quick.
Wait, did he
A
not
lot of
ask
people
for
think
ice
yes.
because they
It's
saw
Mika
she
versus
started with
Sirosh. Let's
dirt?
go.
I mean, with Mika I would definitely
Let's
guess
do
he
it.
would ask for ice.
Most people in no, but way more points in yes. Mika is going full risky though. Sirosh is still going for the safe, hoping Mika fails in the risky. Ooh, it looked like Sirosh had a better landing, but he's still behind.
Good jump.
Sirosh going for a low jump. It's all in this part, in the landing.
Actually, it's
Mika
also
had a good
about getting
landing.
the finish.
Oh!
Oh, he doesn't even.
And Mika takes it!
That was 3/10, yeah.
Sirosh almost sniped by actually getting the risky finish, but luckily Mika had enough of a head to actually do it. Let's go! Good job, Mika! Congratulations! It's actually insane.
Someone already
'cause
writing
I
no
think
ice
this
in
is
this
the
server.
first time you've participated, right? I think it's the first time I've seen Mika participate this season, and he wins. That's insane. Sirosh, reserve spot though. Both Sirosh and Mika make sure to join the Discord. Congratulations, qualifying Mika. Mika, I feel like I can probably guess what you want
I
to
want to
challenge
watch
me
that
with,
as well, what he picked.
but I have to ask you either way. There's surely nothing. But I'm gonna. What do you say?
Oh wait, mixed map,
It's
ice,
different
dirt,
from what I was
grass.
expecting.
Ice,
Not
dirt,
bad,
grass here.
different. Just
Ask
different.
for. Alright.